What's going on, guys? Jordan here, coming back at you again with another episode of Beer Reviews. Tonight, we're going to be doing a blind taste test beer battle between Miller Genuine Draft and Miller High Life. Saw this the other day in a gas station, and I came up with this idea to pin this Miller Genuine Draft against Miller High Life. First of all, let's start with the ABV of the Miller Genuine Draft, 4.7% here for MGD. And Miller High Life, 4.6. So almost identical for the ABVs on both beers. Let's go ahead and move those to the side. And I have glasses labeled for each beer. So the first one's Miller High Life. So we'll go ahead real quick. I want to see it. Okay. I just want to make sure that that was a twist off because I didn't have my bottle opener out. Okay, that's Miller High Life. So we're going to put the Miller High Life into the glass. Sometimes these big cans are hard to pour, so I don't want to spill it all over myself. All right, we'll let that head settle down there a little bit. We'll go ahead and pour the Miller Genuine Draft. I'm really curious. I don't know which one's going to be the best. I would think I would like the Miller Genuine Draft the best, but that's why I'm going to do it blindly. I didn't want to just compare the two side by side. I wanted it to be more of a blind taste test. That way, whichever one I think tastes the best is going to be the one that I like the best, basically. Instead of looking at them and letting my eyes deceive me and say, well, that's the bet. That's supposed to be the better beer, so that's the one you're supposed to like. I want to do it blindly, so I absolutely know definitively which beer I like the best. Okay, this was a smoother pour, so obviously the heads went away. This head is sticking around. I definitely want to let that go down before I begin because I'll just be able to tell. They look identical. That's the good thing. That's what I was actually worried about a little bit earlier. I was worried that, this was going to be so possibly a different color than the Genuine Draft that it might, give it away immediately. But they both look identical. So, just going to let this head go down. Actually, I'm going to stop the video and I'll come back when the head has went down because this is probably going to take a little bit, so I'll be right back. All right, guys, we're back. The head finally went down. Took about 3 or 4 minutes, actually. I was kind of surprised. I guess that's why they call it the champagne of beers. Very, very bubbly. So now I'm going to close my eyes. We're going to spin these things around, mix them all up to where I don't know which beer is which, and we're going to give an honest review and see which one I think is the best. So I'm going to close my eyes now, and I'm going to try not to cause a catastrophe here. I'm sorry if you guys can't see me during the process of me doing this. I don't have a lot of room on my desk, so I apologize for that. And hopefully I don't knock my phone over, but I also just don't want to knock anything over. I don't want to drop any of these beers. That would be not good. So spinning them around. I already don't know which one's which, but we're just going to spin them around a little bit more here. I'm just going to keep talking. That way I can't really remember which one's which, even though I don't at all. Okay, we'll do a couple more rotations here. All right. Ooh. Had my eyes closed a little too long. The lights are bright. All right. So, both beers look the same. I have no idea which one's which. Let's start the taste test and see which one is the best. Miller Genuine Draft versus Miller High Life blind taste test beer battle. Cheers, guys. First beer. It's good. It's got that Miller signature taste to it, that Miller bite. Slightly sweet. Very grainy on the back end. Very malty. Good beer. I mean, I like both of these beers, so I'm not surprised. That's a good beer. Beer number 2. This one's a little crisper on the taste. Maybe just a tad bit sweeter. Not as much of a bite to it towards the end. I like this one as well. Okay, this is gonna be tougher than I thought. Let's go back to this one. They're very close, actually. Let's try the smell. Okay, this one automatically smells sweeter. And this one actually tasted sweeter as well. This one definitely doesn't have as much going on as this one. They both look identical. No real differences in the look, but the taste and aroma, there are some differences. Although slight, they are very similar beers. Let's try this one again. I think this one is a tad better. I don't know yet though. It's too early to tell. This one has a little bit more bitterness to it. This one's a little bit more malty, a little bit more sweet. This one's a little bit more grainy, grassy. Yeah. Okay, so which one do I think is better? I'm gonna say that this one is the one that I like the best. It's sweeter, it's smoother. This one's a little bit more crisp. But this one, overall, to me, tastes just a little bit better than that one. I like the sweetness. I like the smoothness. Yeah, this is the one that I'm thinking that's probably going to be my favorite. Now, which one do I think is which? Well, obviously, the more carbonated one, the more crisp one, I would say, would probably be the Miller High Life. And I think the Miller High Life is in this glass. And I think the Miller Genuine Draft is in this glass. So, let's see if I'm right. This is the Miller Genuine Draft. And this is the Miller High Life. So I'm saying here, right here, at Beer Views, wow, this is the Genuine Draft? Wow. They are very close, but the one that I like right now in this moment, the one that I think tastes the best is Miller High Life. I'm very shocked by that. I was confident. I legit thought that this was the Miller High Life. But no. This is the Miller High Life, the one that I like the best. That's MGD. So, out of the two beers, excuse me, lots of carbonation. Miller Genuine Draft versus Miller High Life. The winner and reigning champion, Miller High Life. That surprises me. I'm a little shocked by that. They're both great beers, though. You can't go wrong with either. This is a 32-ounce, huge crusher can right here. And this was less than $3. Great taste, smooth. that's the one that I would pick. I can't believe that. I'm honestly a little, well, I'm not a little, I'm a lot surprised by that finding. Because I swear I thought this was kind of going to be easy. That the MGD was going to crush the Miller High Life, because this is the one it's harder to find, it's more sought after. People talk about this one more than they do that one, although this one's more common. Obviously way more common in my area than this. The first time I saw this was about a month ago. And as soon as I saw it, I picked it up because I had never had it before. And I'd been looking for it for a long time. But that's the conclusion to this, guys. That is the results. Miller High Life has defeated Miller Genuine Draft in a stunning upset. But hey, that's just my opinion. Let me guys know what you thought of both beers in the comment section below. Also, if there's any other videos you guys would like to see me do, leave it in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to find the beers or drinks or whatever you guys want and do them for you as quickly as possible. So thank you guys for watching, and I'm going to cheers you with the beer that won, Miller High Life. Thank you guys for watching. Enjoy your weekend, and until next time, cheers.